barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Just leaving the gym. Road to Dallas. How ironic. Road to Dallas has to go through Madison Square Garden for Terence Crawford. But I want to make things very clear, and I told you this was going to happen. So as reported, I don't know. I haven't done any news. I haven't done any homework on it. I made a phone call last Saturday when I heard Blue Bud's video, and I'll talk about that at a later date if and when the contract is signed. But let's talk about a hypothetical, that because it hasn't been signed yet. Terence Crawford fighting on pay-per-view April 20th. Let me tell y'all niggas something. All my Terence Crawford fans about to get real emotional when I talk about this shit. Listen, I support people who support me, and that's the God, the honest truth. I am very pro-black on this channel. I don't care, from Adrian Broner to Deontay Wilder. If you have the audacity to interview with me and give me 20 minutes of your time every time I ask for it, or 70% of the time I ask for it, I'll give you my platform. And you guys probably say, oh, you don't have a fucking big platform. I think I do. At this stage in the game, I think people hear my videos that need to hear it, okay? And whether the fans hear it is optional, but the people who are in charge hear my video, because I get calls and emails all the time. All right, and I just want to talk about this. Terence Crawford, you've never interviewed with quote-unquote your people. Never. And now you want us to promote your pay-per-view. That is, he's never done an interview. He disrespects media. Well, let's talk. He doesn't, man. You guys don't say I'm being hard on Terence Crawford. Why hasn't the motherfucker been on Trill Boxing Talk? Why haven't the motherfucker been on my channel? Why hasn't the motherfucker, who else? Dante's Boxing Nation. You understand what I'm saying? The last time I saw him on Dante's Boxing was 4 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys say I'm talking in a real voice, because a lot of y'all niggas talk shit behind a microphone but don't interview with these guys. I'm on the front line every fucking Saturday, whether I disagree with you, whether I like you, whether I promote you, whether I don't want to report you. I don't hide behind my tail or anything like that. But I'm gonna tell you, dear Terence Crawford, you want us, you got to come to us. And I'm not saying I'm not going to promote the fight, but I'm not going to put it on my to-do list. He hasn't put us on his to-do list. When's the last time you seen Terence Crawford do a 10-minute interview? I said that shit 6 months ago, right? And now if this fight goes on pay-per-view, he needs us. You understand what I'm saying? I saw 78's video, and 78 agrees with me 100% as it relates to that piece of his video. It's just, I told him this day was coming. I told him a year ago when y'all motherfuckers got yelled and mad at me, and I was trying to teach him about business. Listen, in order to be a great black man, you must first be a great black man. I got no beef with black people as a whole. And on the individual, I got some purple lip NBA 2K motherfuckers out there that don't like me, but that's okay. That's totally okay. I don't have a problem with them. All right? But Terence Crawford, you better get on your wagon. You better humble yourself. You want to be a bully. Terence Crawford he's either very comfortable or wants to be a bully. At this stage in our life, well, I say my life, I'm gonna speak for myself. No one's afraid of anybody at this. I'm 41. Yeah, you probably can beat me up. Yeah, who cares? I don't care, but that doesn't quantify or level up to your level of integrity. The only way this fight sells, Terence Crawford, is if we push it. No white media, because you know I know. You want to know how I know? Because white media, you're under the banner of ESPN. They don't touch the people every day. You see how we're getting an emotional reaction out of Errol Spence, Terence Crawford? You can only get that through us. Period. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm doing 10 videos a day. Another channel is doing 8 videos a day. Another channel is doing 1 video a day. Another channel is doing 1 live stream a day, 3 live streams a day. So we're touching the people every day, and we can convince the people to do to do the right thing, quote unquote, or to promote the fight. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia is gonna be a hell of a fight in terms of numbers. Why? Because we're emotionally invested. Errol Spence is very accessible. Mikey Garcia, the first thing Mikey Garcia did at the top of the year was go on the Boxing Voice and do an hour interview. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. You alienated us. You alienated us. Your whole entire career. People gonna say, oh, you hate Terence Crawford. Nigga, I wasn't on YouTube then. Terence Crawford may not remember me. When that nigga was wearing baggy jeans on undercards, I was interviewing him. I was the guy telling him, I was the guy setting up there. He's not gonna remember me because I mean I was young, running around. I'm not a memorable guy. I genuinely fit in. You understand? I'm a little guy, you know, with lots of courage per se. You know, so he's not gonna remember me. You know, getting sound. He wouldn't do it then. You'd have to catch him on the stop. You understand? And it's gonna come back to bite him in the foot. And I'm not wishing this upon him. I'm stating facts. These are all facts. And I told you this day was going to come. This pay-per-view will do under $100,000. And you asked me, will I buy it? Well, I won't be in town. I'll be covering Danny Garcia, Adrian Granados, April 20th. Probably at Barclay. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to push to Manhattan. And I'm going to do my best to interview Terence Crawford because it only makes perfect sense. It only makes perfect sense for him to curse me out and challenge me the day before his fight, so people can get excited about the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Or if the fight is in Philadelphia, I'll take that 90-minute ride down to Madison Square Garden and do the press conference. I mean, the weigh in and all that, and try and get an interview with Terence Crawford so he can curse me out and challenge me and threaten me, whatever he wants to do. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm totally comfortable with that. You know. But I told people, at the end of the day, you got to stand your ground. And I think Terence Crawford has done a miserable job promoting himself. And now he wants to be a pay-per-view star. Can't be a pay-per-view star. You can't have it both ways. You understand what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. I don't want to steal 78's analogies, but he made a great analogy, but I'm going to steal it, about a politician. You know, you got 50 states in America and you lose the states you don't go to. You only visit 40 states. I'm just paraphrasing. So you're missing out on 10 states. So you miss it, right? You lose 10 states, which costs you the election. I ran for public office. I ran for councilman in Whittier. There was 3% black people. So you know what I did? And I at the time, I wasn't a millionaire then, so at the time, I had to knock on every fucking door. I had to knock on every fucking door, and guess what? I came in 3rd place. You know how special that is? And I ran against 2 incumbents who had been in office for 20 years each, and I came in 3rd place. Feel free to Google it. Came in 3rd place. Can you believe that shit? That means if I would have ran again, I end up changing my life goals. But if I would have ran again, I would have got elected. You know, fresh face, novice, you know, whatever you want to call me. That's what they were labeling me. Although I graduated from the college in which the city I was going to, so I can't be now I gotta have some level of intellect. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I knocked on every door. That's the reason why I came in 3rd place. I had to introduce myself to the voting electric was 86% white. You hear me? The voting electric was 80% white. Can you believe? And I came in 3rd place. I thought that was pretty impressive, and without a doubt, I would have got elected if I would have ran, because Mexican man who piggybacked off my off my speeches end up getting elected. So I know without a shadow of a doubt. But anyways, what I'm saying is this: I didn't take anything for granted, you know, and at the end of the day, I wish him well. But the continuous disrespect. See, I tell you guys all the time in my videos, no action is an action. If you see something going on in boxing that everyone else is doing a video on and I don't do a video on it, no action is an action. I don't care. I choose not to promote that. You know I can get 3,000 to 5,000 views on the video, if a couple of thousand views, if I, you know, I know, you know, but I choose not to do it. You know, I'm not a view hole, you know. So and so I'm just, it's Terence Crawford's fans are boiling right now. But tell me something. Why do you like Terence Crawford? Because of what he does in the ring, or because he resonates with you? Now, I will admit that ESPN special that they did with he and his mother, I thought was phenomenal. If I would have heard that 4 years ago, people like me who grew up without a father would have related to him. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think that Terence Crawford missed it greatly. Man, the only people that's gonna buy this fight is Omaha and black people. That's it. You think I'm lying? All right, try me. Only Omaha, excuse me, Nebraska, the state of Nebraska. They should do heavy promotion in Nebraska. And American fans is gonna show up and show out in the UK. They're gonna buy it for $19.95. I have no doubt in my mind. But I think in America, I don't think it's gonna do great. No one knows who. Terence Crawford is personality-less. I admit he's a great father. He's a great caretaker. This is not about him as a man and as it relates to his personal life. This is how he's conducting himself as a boxer and the betterment of him. Now, base salary, Amir Khan is getting paid more money than him. Now, I know there's going to be a percentage difference on the pay-per-views. I 100% know that. But just base salary, Amir Khan is getting 5, and this is all according to Bomac. Terence Crawford has a guarantee of 3.5. So Amir Khan comes out the winner. And how humiliating was that comment? I'm choosing to fight Amir Khan. Amir Khan says, I'm choosing to fight Terence Crawford. Go figure, man. You never heard that with a Floyd Mayweather. Everyone was waiting to get picked. So anyways, man, all my Terence Crawford fans about to get mad and emotional, but I guarantee you, they gonna thank me for this video 3 years from now when they realize they gotta promote themselves. To everyone, whether you got 10 subscribers on your channel or 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Because down the line, those 10 people turns into 1,000. It's like me as an example. People was interviewing with me for an hour when I had 1,000 subs. And now I believe I'm at a space now, if I do a video about a certain subject, it's gonna get there. I get fighters all the time in my DM. Nigga, why you do that shit on me? Because I believe it. That's it. Because I believe it. You know what I mean? I get their, not promoters, but their managers or their trainers contacting me. Man, that's fucked up what you said about me. I believe it. Dude, I mean, you gotta, I'm not a malicious guy. You know, from a guy to, listen, I believe in the hustle. I believe in, and you guys know my story by now. From an unemployment check to a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio. It's all about you and your work ethic. You get to skip steps because of your work ethic. You don't get to skip steps because of a sense of entitlement. Eddie Hearn and Terence Crawford is the greatest example of skipping steps. You know, and I wish Terence Crawford well. But I'm going to tell you this. If Terence Crawford don't interview with a black media member, I'm not buying the pay-per-view. It don't have to be me. I'm being real. And you guys don't say, that's fucked up, Fred. I'm being real with you guys. I'm being as genuine as I can be. If Terence Crawford don't interview with Blue Blood, Trill Boxing Talk, Cali Enigma, and the list goes on and on and on and on, I'm not buying the pay-per-view. Who am I supporting? For real. And in terms of the media, I'm on the front line every fucking day. I'm the only media member that protected Carissa Shields. Matter of fact, I'm the only man that protected Carissa Shields publicly and confronted Steve Kim. Terence Crawford's going to be doing an interview with Steve Kim to promote this fight. He works for ESPN, I believe, right? He ain't going to mention the disrespect that he had of Carissa Shields. He's going to think about promoting this fight. I'm the only motherfucker that did it. I'm not saying this from an ego perspective. I'm saying about there's core principles that we gotta have. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's just we do our due diligence. All right, Terence Crawford. You want our pay-per-view money? We want your 20 minutes. Simple. It's a simple equation. Simple. If you don't promote, if you don't do interviews with us, we're not spending our dollars on you. Period. And this needs to be the consensus. Well, I'm not talking about him as a fighter. I think his talent level is on par with anyone in boxing. That Victor Postol fight was arguably one of the best performances I saw that year. It was Floyd Mayweather-ish. You know, no one's Floyd Mayweather, but it was Floyd Mayweather-ish. You know, the only thing Floyd don't do softball. You know, he may throw a counter shot from the softball stance when he's walking people down like Arturo Gatti and shit like that, but he's not a softball. You know, he doesn't fight out of that stance. He don't shoulder roll from that position. But as I say this, as I'm about ready to do mitts, you know what I mean? I'm about to get it in right now. I got so anyways, man. So I'm gonna get better too. I'm gonna get better. You know, but anyways, man. And you guys, do I hate Terence Crawford? I think I love him. This is just tough love. This is just tough love, and I'm being as real can be. You want our dollars. The same way. What's the difference between... Nah, that's too extreme. But, yeah. He's not speaking for us. He's not speaking to us. All we want is your time. That's it. So we'll sit back and we'll wait. And we'll see. If this is April 20, you got a lot of time to promote this fight. Now, you got a whole lot of competition. You got a whole lot of competition because Errol Spence is going to suck the market. Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia is going to suck this market dry. All right? And I think it's just important that he understands this. And I told you this day was coming. But I know me talking negative will promote the fight. So maybe that's my job, to be the heel for this fight. Do I think it's a hell of a fight? I'll do it in another video. You understand? And I also think, man, he's up against it. He's up against it because Danny Garcia will be free on Fox that night. Why would you pay for a fight when you can get Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados for free? I'm just saying. It's not that it's not a better fight. I think Terence Crawford, Amir Khan is a better fight, but if it's this much better, why would you do it? So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. I got 9 minutes to stretch and get ready for my trainer gets out here. So anyways, man, I'm about to go hit these mitts. You know what I mean? I got to get better. We in camp. Road to Dallas. I'm going, man. I can't wait. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I genuinely salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. All my Terence Crawford fans are up in arms right now. Barbershop conversations. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.